Welcome back to WeRaceDiecast in the Hatchbacks Tournament. 104 cars were sent in and 72 of them qualified to compete in the main event across 3 tracks, 4 rounds, and a chance to be the Hatchbacks champion. Top 3 drivers will also receive a prize package from Merch by Meekin. They make all the custom metal signs you see on the track as well as some other awesome products. Make sure you check them out and show them some love, link in the description. Today, we continue the DNQ portion of the series with groups 3 and 4. The 32 cars that did not qualify for the main event will compete in groups of 4, winner advancing to the semifinals until we crown a winner. That winner will get the pink slips to all 32 cars mailed to them as their trophy. I'm a little under the weather, so I apologize for that, but the show must go on. Let's get to it. Let's get to group 3. Alright, in Group 3, we got Aunt Entity from Rowdy Parrot Racing in the number 71 White Golf, Baby Blue from Miniature Car Racing in the Subi, Iron Man, a well-known driver from Iron's Diecast Racing, and last but not least, Niconis from Mr. Christie Racing. Let's get to the races. The 2 Mercedes, Nick and Iron Man, will start up front, Baby Blue and Aunt E in the back. Iron Man able to burst out of the gate in the Mercedes. Nick spins as Aunt E tries to get around him at the line. Oh, and Baby Blue out of nowhere rocks Aunt E. Into the tunnel they go. Woo! Iron Man picks up the win. Nick does get second, Aunt E in third, and Baby Blue picks up fourth with that savage hit at the line. Aunt E has to be a little shaken up after that one. Iron Man will lead him in points after 1, and he'll get the pole in race 2. If he could win that, it'll put him in a great position to win the group. Let's go. Iron Man and Aunt E in the 71 Golf up front, Nick and Baby Blue in the back. Iron Man again out front. He gets sideways and the 71 Golf tries to push past, but not able to do it. Ani takes another look on Iron Man, but again, can't get it done. Iron Man picks up first, Aunt E in second. Baby Blue will cruise to third, and it looks like we lost one. Nick gets hung up in turn 5. Let's see if we can take a look and see what happened. A little paint swapping with Baby Blue and it slows him down. He just stalls out and will pick up a DNF. Getting back-to-back wins for Iron Man. He now has a huge lead. Let's see if he can hold on to it. 2 more to go. The 71 Golf and Baby Blue will start in the front, Iron Man and Nick in the back. The race to turn 1, but Baby Blue able to beat the 71 Golf and lead them off. A little loose at a turn 5, and Aunt E tries to make a run on the inside, and here comes Iron Man, goes around the Golf, and Aunt E rolls off the track. The 71 Golf lands on its roof. Hope Aunt E is okay. The battle for first place slows them down and gives Iron Man the chance to come back, and he goes high. Some contact with the 71 Golf and it goes over. Not sure what happened to Nick in turn 3, but he is on his roof and will pick up a DNF as well. Nick all the way in the back, whatever happened was self-inflicted. Both him and Aunt E are officially out of the running for the semifinals. Baby Blue with the chance to tie and force a runoff, but will need a win and for Iron Man to DNF in race 4. That's an unlikely event with the way Iron Man has been performing thus far, but anything can happen. One to go. Baby Blue will get her shot on the pole, Nick on the side, Aunt E and Iron Man in the back. Baby Blue gets out to the lead, but both Nick and the 71 Golf spin around. This could cause issues for Iron Man. The Golf charges back in reverse, trying to get around Baby Blue, but won't be able to do it. Baby Blue will take the win, Aunt E in second, and both Nick and Iron Man will get across the line as well. That seals the deal for Iron Man. He will be moving on to the semifinals. Despite the early wins by Iron Man, Baby Blue was able to give him a run for his money. Not able to finish it off, Iron Man will join Jaden, Jeffrey, and Poppy in semifinal Group 1. What's interesting is that all 3 semifinalists are driving Mercedes. Of the castings allowed into the tournament, Mercedes had the poorest performance in qualifying, and 11 cars of the DNQ tournament cars are Mercedes. Taking a big hit in qualifying, I did not expect to see Mercedes dominate so far. It's going to be interesting to see how the rest of the castings perform in the rest of the series. For now, congrats to Team Irons and Iron Man for moving on to the semis. Alright, Group 4 we got Brock Lee from Doc's Speed Shop and a Team WeRaceDiecast member. He'll be taking on Sawyer from Uncle Elvis Racing in the Subi. Rusty from Rusty Krusty Diecast in our first appearance of the Ford Focus casting. And last but not least, Baby Vincent driving for Arlo Racing. Let's get to it. Brock and Sawyer will start us up front, Rusty and Vincent in the back. Brock and Rusty in lane 1 cruise out front through the turn. Brock able to take the win. Rusty real close, but not able to make a move. And woo! Here comes Sawyer sliding into the finish, and Vincent smartly stays to the left to avoid the collision. Sawyer gets into the wall and spins around, thankfully no issues. Brock and Rusty looking real strong in race 1 will lead in points. Sawyer and Vincent round out the board. Race 2. Sawyer and Vincent get their chance up front, Brock and Rusty in the back. Vincent jumps out to the lead, and Rusty starting in 4th, able to get around Sawyer and move into 2nd. Another tightly grouped race. Brock takes a look on Sawyer as well. He gets boxed out and they single file it to the finish. Vincent picks up the win, Rusty in 2nd, Sawyer, and then Brock. Clean racing. When they're grouped like that, that is something to see. Almost a reset in points as everyone has 6 points with the exception of Sawyer with a disadvantage in 4 points. With 2 more to go, still anyone's game. Rusty moves up to the front lane with Vincent, Sawyer moves back with Brock. This time Rusty gets out front and Brock able to pull the same move and move into 2nd around Vincent. Rusty will take the win, followed by Brock, Vincent, then Sawyer. That will officially roll out Sawyer for the semifinals. The top 3 is still in contention for the win, but Rusty in that Ford Focus will have the advantage, both in points and starting in the pole position for the last race. Brock will start on his side in the final lap, and he's not going to make it easy for Rusty. If Brock could get the win, he could at the very least tie with Rusty and force a runoff. Final race, here we go. This could all come down to the start. Who's going to take this one? Real close down the straight, but Rusty able to take advantage of that inside lane. Vincent follows as well to put him in second. Brock makes a pass on Vincent. Rusty gets on the wall, but Brock spins out of turn 6, and Vincent takes back second from Brock. Brock will get third, and Sawyer gets a DNF, getting hung up between turns 4 and 5. Sawyer alone gets loose out of turn 4 and unable to recover. That win by Rusty will give him a spot in the semifinals. Top 3 were very competitive, and that came down to the wire. If Brock was only able to keep it straight out of turn 6, he could have challenged Rusty for the win. But in this dimension, that didn't happen, and Rusty takes it. Congrats to Rusty from Rusty Krusty Diecast for winning Group 4. He will be the lone Ford Focus going up against the 3 Mercedes in semifinal Group 1. 2 from there will move on to the finals. What do you think about tonight's round of racing? Do you think anyone from this group will win it all? Comment below and let us know. Also, don't go anywhere so you can get a look at next week's competitors. And if you enjoy Clutch Mountain, make sure you click the link at the end of the video and check out Picks for Pinks event 2. That was a fun race, and it really helps out our channel to check out more of our stuff and like our content. Thanks again for stopping by, and we'll see you next time for groups 5 and 6 of the DNQ Hatchback Tournament.